Hey guys, this is Jeff with Area North 40. So I picked up another project today, and I'm probably way over my head yet again. But, well, let me just show you. There she is in all her glory. A 1973 Camaro, not the greatest of the second gens, but it is pretty cool and has a ton of potential. I come around here, don't look at my messy garage. That's right, it is the RS. It's got the split bumper with the grill nose piece that comes out. It's got the round blinker lights up front. Don't know if that lens is in the trunk or not. I got it from a buddy named Josh. He sold this to me for a very good price, or well, we'll see if it's a good price. It's got a lot of work that's going to have to be done. And it's that rust work that I'm not great at doing, body work and rust repair, but I'm going to give it a shot with this one. Some of it's been done. Anyhow, that's that fender. This side here, the driver's side, is a lot straighter than the passenger side. Well, they're both pretty straight, but this side here is pretty clean, no significant rust anywhere. But here's where that ends. So we got some down here under the tail light. That's the worst one, little pinhole there. Probably not too big a deal, probably workable. Don't worry, that license plate is going away. And there it is. Oh daddy, look at that. That is not good. Don't even know if that's a repairable thing. A patchwork. It used to be a vinyl roof, as you can see. And inside, I don't know if you can see through that, but look at how nasty that is. That whole back piece is going to have to be replaced. Let's look inside. See these floors here. Yeah. Oh boy. Let's get the cookie sheets out and make some patchwork, huh? All right. So yeah, the top there, this back piece isn't too bad. It's just that top part up there where the sweet 6x9 should be. Pretty well done. I think the rest of that might clean up, but I'm definitely gonna have to replace the window tray or whatever you want to call it. The hump in the middle is good. You know, all the things that usually don't work on a old car like this don't work. But this legitimately is the worst spot. Of course, it's got it down here as well, so it might just be a quarter panel replacement that needs to happen. It's got the sweet wheels on it, and I got a bunch of other wheels that I'm getting that go with it, so I can make my choice. It's got a set of slots, got a set of Krager SS's, which you just don't see those anymore. But this one, it does have a V8 in it, thankfully, but it's the dreaded 307. So there she is. Got the quadrijet on it. Sorry about the shadowing. It's actually got a sunny, beautiful day here. And so phone cameras, you know, what are you gonna do? Looks like the alternator's been recently replaced. Looks like it had a fairly recent tune-up. But yeah, I just drove it home, and as I've heard before, did the right thing and showed up with no tools and no extra gas and just took my chances, and I got it home. But I didn't do an 800-mile trip. It was about 10, and it only died once. So that's what we got going on. We're gonna see what we can do with this bad boy. The hood actually looks great. It's not all rusted and rotted. I don't know if it ever had that matting stuff, whatever you call that. It's gone if it ever had it, but it looks pretty clean under there. It's not all rusted out. These things, any car with a vinyl top, they just have problems with rusting out on the roof. This one's no different. Okay, now that the introduction of the Camaro is done, I'm going to do a little bit of something to it. One of the things about the car when I first got it is the guy that I bought it from, he had the keys for it in his work truck, and his work truck got broken into, and for whatever reason they stole that key ring. So he had an extra ignition key, but he did not have the trunk or door key. So I've been sitting here thinking, oh great, I gotta get a hold of a locksmith. But my father-in-law said, why do that? Just drill the sucker with a 3/8 drill bit, and then you're in it. It's like, yeah, but then I've destroyed my lock. And he's like, get a new set. So I did. And that just came today. Thank you, Amazon. You're Amazon-ing something. Anyway, so I've got 2 door tumbler or lock things and 1 trunk, and some clips, some little gaskets, and 2 keys. See, 2. A thing that does something, and 2 of these little clippy tiny thingy somethings. I've not done it. I've not changed out the locks on one of these. I've changed them out on an Isuzu that I had or have, but not on this particular car. I've also never drilled out a trunk car, but I have drilled out locks before, so I have the experience. Anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set up the camera and drill the thing out in the back, and that's what's up. So there's my drill. So let me get this thing set up over here. Let's put it this direction. The sun is bright today and it is hot. Okay. All right, I really like this tripod that I've gotten. Close enough. I think that's good. These GoPros kind of have a fisheye effect, don't they? All right. Do I need a chair for this? Let's see if I can do it without a chair. I also, since I haven't gotten into the trunk, don't know everything that's in there, so away we go. Well, it ain't working yet. How? Alright. So now that I've thoroughly destroyed that, I probably really screwed the pooch on this thing. You're probably not supposed to drill it that deep. It's not working the way I want it to. Well, you can tell I'm not a car thief, that's for sure. Jeez Louise. And I think that it's probably going to be completely the wrong lock anyway that I got. That's just fabulous. Always trying to save a buck. Doing it wrong. See, what I don't understand is why it would still be locked. It's still locking. The little key things are all gone out of there. There should be nothing for it to actually grab in a locking sort of way. Maybe I need to go with a little bit bigger diameter. Let's try that. We'll go with the, if all else fails, get a bigger drill bit. Ha! Bigger, thicker, longer, meatier. Oh, there we go. That did it. Probably didn't unlock it, but it did it. did something. Yeah. Stuff. Good stuff. Yes. Oh yeah. Drilled right through it. That's what I intended. No, the new key doesn't work. You know, just had to check though. Thanks, Doug. You know what's amazing? This. There we go. There we go. All right. So I did that entirely wrong, if you couldn't tell. Yeah. But now we get to see the treasures inside. Oh, look at it. Look at it. There's my center console, and it's actually in really good shape. Ah, yes. Let's see if I can keep it that way and not rip it out of the car. Let's just set that up here gently. These are the back seats. That's good stuff. Pretty rusted out on the bottom, but you know what? The front seats are pretty chewed up. The back seats, at least, they're in reasonably good shape. Oh, spoke too soon. Well, the pad's good. Jeez, ooh-wee. Okay. Yeah. The leather, or, well, vinyl, is actually in decent shape, so hopefully usable. Aha, there's a part of a mirror. Well, that's a little unfortunate. I was hoping that that would go together. I go to the other side. Well, anyway, that's the mirror. It's pretty much missing the important part of a mirror, which is the, you know, mirror. But what else we got in here? We got some trim. That's good stuff. You know, so we can put this on and, you know, hide the rust. No. What else we got in here? 2 wheels for some reason. Hey, a rear view mirror. That may be necessary. The glass is actually in good shape on this car. No cracks or anything like that. Can you see that? Yeah. Auburn. Bothell Bros. Alright, well, there's a wall hanger maybe. What do you think? There. I got a better one. see here. I think I'm gonna just set this up here. Let me turn this down. Looks like I'm almost out of room on my SD card, which is just amazing to me because it's a huge SD card. Or is that my battery? Am I reading the wrong thing? No, that's the SD card. How can it be already almost out of room? Okay. So, old license plate. Wow. Wall. Something got a little bit rusty. Think that light bulb works? Probably not. 70s car jack. The foot for said car jack. Yeah, it don't work. Scrapyard. Tire iron. Bet you've never been with an iron worker. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, it almost stuck. Well, that's a decent funnel score. Something in a bag here. This is protected. What do we have? All right, we're gonna have to go take a look at that real quick. Sorry for the shaky movements, but look at that. So my buddy gave me these Krager style wheels, but they had these center caps on them, but only 2 of them, and he didn't know where the other 2 were. Well, look at that. 1, 2. See what it says there? Can you see that? Rocket. For rocketing or rocking, I don't know. Am I still wearing my goofy old man glasses? I think I am. Hey, look at that. A croissant wrench. Probably don't work, but maybe a little WD on that will help. So what this is here is the glove box. But oddly enough, I don't see any gloves. God, I made noise and ruined my joke. Okay, so that's the shifter handle. Okay, well, cool. All right, what else is in the trunk? Let's get you back over here in place. Hey, the other mirror. And guess what it has on it? A mirror. Some seat belts. All parts of them, probably for the back seat thing. Vinyl. Okay, got some old spark plug wires that probably looked really cool, but I don't know if you can see that. Probably no good. I'm guessing the old spark plugs that were on those old spark plug wires. That's probably part of what secures the spare tire. I'm not sure where that's supposed to be secured to, though. There is some sort of a little bracket down in here that you probably can't see. So I don't know if you can see that. Maybe that. More seatbelt. Let's see. Can you see that? It's got that in there. It may be that secured the spare tire right there. It's a really odd spot to put it, though, so I don't know. Don't ask me. But I'm gonna vacuum this out. The great thing about this is, I mean, it's got rusty colors to it, but I am not seeing any holes. Okay, one little hole there, but no big old rust holes in here. That is outstanding. It's really good over here. So that's just great. So anyway, I gotta figure out if I really screwed some stuff up when I drilled that thing out. I clearly did it incorrectly. So I'm gonna figure that out. I'm not gonna do that on camera right now because my camera is actually just about full, so I gotta go and unload some stuff off of it and do some editing anyway. But I will put this together with the introduction of it. I already talked about how rusty that is, and in the other video you could see through the window that is totally rotted out. I'm gonna have to figure that out. There's obviously some more stuff. Oh yeah, there's some more trim further up in there. But the good news is everywhere I'm looking inside the actual trunk looks great. There's not really any actual rust. I mean, it's just surface stuff that I can vacuum the debris out and you know, wash it out a little bit, clean it up. And this thing is actually solid in the trunk, and that's an area that almost always rots out. They did that hokey repair on the floorboards. I just realized I'm aiming you right at the sun. I apologize for that. Hopefully I blocked most of the sun out. Anyway, all right. See what I did there? Okay, so actually it's a few days later, and at this point I was going to splice in another video where I move all my cars around and show you that kind of sped up, just a funny little thing. But this video has actually gotten kind of long, even after cutting a lot of little crap out of it. I just wanted to do something to kind of pay off the video, so I'm gonna try and start the car. I haven't actually started it in a while, so I'm just gonna do that real quick so you can hear it run and have fun with that. Let's see if it'll start. It does have gas in it, by the way. I made sure of that. Hey, it started. Not too difficult. All right, let's go back to hear the purr of that V8. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood open real quick. See it under the hood. I know you already saw under the hood, but not while I was running. All right. Yeah, I know I already said it's a 307, not a 350. Honestly, I've heard mixed reviews on the 307. One guy that I knew, or my buddy's dad, years ago, he swore by him. He'd had 350s that he'd had in vehicles that blew up on him. He threw a 307 in this van and he drove it for 150,000 miles with just basic maintenance and tune-up. It wasn't a hot rod or anything, but it was a dependable motor. I don't really feel like I need to change it out anytime soon because it is running pretty good. It's pretty smooth, all 8 cylinders, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that in there for a while anyway. Maybe down the line when I get some of this other stuff, like all that rust and all those things done or dealt with, I will decide if I want to put more power to it. But for right now, it's gonna stay right where it's at. Alright, that'll do it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you've watched it all this way, I know it was a little bit longer than my first video. I kind of intended on keeping it around the 15 to 20 minute mark because I think that people start to fade out a little bit, but hopefully you didn't. Hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you stuck with me all the way to the end. And this is Jeff with Area North 40. Stay tuned. Alright, bye.